Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm shooting a video today using the LIT Cosmetics holographic glitter in Superfly. The camera does it no justice at all, but it's really nice, really sparkly, and kind of dances across the eye. On the lip, I use a mixture of Royal Azalea lipstick and a lip gloss, so please get ready to watch. Alright, so I'm starting off by showing you the right eye and how the light is beaming off of that glitter. And I'm going to start off this look by filling in my brows. I'm using the dark brown brow gel from Ofra Cosmetics that I picked up from the makeup show. It's comparable. I think it's a dupe for the Anastasia brow gel, and I really like it. It's semi-permanent, I believe, so it's smudge proof, it lasts all day, it doesn't sweat off, it doesn't wipe off when you wipe your brows, so it's really excellent. The next step in the look, I took my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn and I went around my brow to kind of clean it up because, as you can see right now, I have that whole caterpillar thing going on. So I'm just going under the eyebrow, cleaning it up, and then I'm going to take a buffer brush and I'm going to buff out the concealer so that it is more fluid with my face and also with the brow itself. Next, we're going to take our paint in Bam Boom. This is my favorite paint. As you can see, I have worn out the tube. You take a very small amount and just dab it over the lid. And then after you dab it, you want to take a blending brush to buff it out so you don't have any skipping and you basically have an even distribution of the color that you're using. So here you'll see that I am taking Saddle and I'm going to use that as my transition color in my crease. That will make the look more fluid, and for me it helps me place my colors better. So I'm just taking that, and as you can see, I'm placing it a little bit above where my natural crease hits in my eye because I want more space for the glitter and for the blue, which is the focal point of today's look. I'm taking Blue Flame by MAC. I'm not sure if this color is still available, but I'm just going to take that with a fluff brush and pack it onto the lid. So you just want to pick up as much color as you can and you just want to pat it onto the lid. As you can see, I'm not sweeping, I'm really just pressing that color into my color base, which was the Bam Boom. You can use a blue color base, but the blue that I have would have thrown off the color of the Blue Flame eyeshadow. Next, I am going to take my LIT Cosmetics glitter sealer, and then I'm going to take my actual glitter, which is Superfly, and then there's a brush that you get when you purchase the LIT kits, and I'm going to take that and dip it into my glitter sealer and then dip it into the actual glitter, because that's how the product works. You dip it into the sealer, then you dip it into your product, and then you place it. So as you can see here, I'm starting at the bottom of the lid and making sure that I'm covering from the bottom up. It's not really a tedious process, but I just want to make sure that there are no holes and gaps in between my coverage. As you can see here, I've put it over the lid and you can already see how it's just catching the light. So imagine what this looks like out in the daylight in like a really good camera, because I'm using my MacBook to record. So it's not the best camera footage quality, but still it shows you what's going on. Next, we're going to take our Vanity palette from Wet n Wild, and I'm taking that dark brown color and I'm putting it right above the glitter. Right above the glitter, and then after I place that there, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and kind of blend that out and disperse my dark brown color. And here you can see that I'm just making my V shape on the end of my eye. Next, I'm taking a dark blue shade from Inglot Cosmetics, and I'm going to take a pointy brush, and I'm just going to put that right in between the glitter and the brown from the Vanity palette. And that is going to deepen the look of the eye. It's going to recess it so you get this deep, dark blue, smoky eye in that area. All right, next we're going to go back into Saddle, and I've dropped one of my eyeshadows out. We're going to go back into Saddle and buff out the dark brown from the Vanity palette so that we have a nice smooth transition and our lines aren't too harsh. The next product I'm taking is Blue Brown Pigment, and I'm just taking what's in the cap, and I'm going to take that and put it right on top of the brown and the blue that we put in before. The key to this look is a lot of blending. Okay guys, now time for the face. I'm taking my NW40 Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to start this look out for my face by concealing under my eyes. I have slightly dark under eyes, and as you can see, it's kind of like a little shelf. I wouldn't call it a bag, I call it a shelf. So I'm just taking my concealer and I'm patting it in under my eye, and you can already see that it's brightening up really, really well. Next, I'm going to take my flat top brush from e.l.f. and I buff out the edges of my concealer that I've placed under my eye, just so that when I'm applying my foundation and powders, it's already blended out. Here you can see that I'm applying my setting powder, which I use the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana. For me, I have to set my under eye immediately because it'll crease up quickly. Next, I'm going to take my foundation. Today I'm using my Studio Fix Fluid in NW45. I'm doing a really full coverage look on the face. And I just like to stripe it in the areas of my lower face first and then buff it out. And then any areas that might need color after that, then I'll apply more foundation. But I find that with this brush, I don't need to apply a lot of foundation because this one gets things going pretty well. Next, I'm going to take my bronzer from my e.l.f. It's like a duo bronzer kit. I think that one is Antigua. And I'm taking the dark brown from that kit, and I'm trying to find my favorite blush slash contour brush right there. And so you can see it's a tapered blush brush. I'm going to pack on some of that contour color, and we're going to set the color right under our cheeks. For me, I have prominent cheekbones, so it's not hard for me to find where my contour color should sit. Also, for me, I have longer sideburns than average, I think, so that's a thing. I used Love Thing blush today for the look because I have the blues going on, and I was like, oh, okay, well, let me try this blush, and it seemed really nice, and for me it complemented the look. So I'm just taking that same brush that I used for my contour, and I'm putting my blush all over and bringing it up into the temple area. Putting on my mascara. I'm using these Stylize mascara ones that I bought at IMAX, and they are amazing. I actually prefer them to what comes in the jar. Next, I'm taking my, I believe that's Plum or Prune lip liner. Deep Purple lip liner from NYX, and I am lining the outside of my lips, and then I'm going to actually fill them in completely with the pencil. When wearing a bright, or I should say a more pronounced lip color, I like to fill in the lips so when you're talking or eating, the lipstick that has come off, even though it's come off, you still have that lip stain and you don't look crazy walking around with just a lipstick outline. I'm using Royal Azalea Cream Sheen Lipstick, And on top of that, I'm using Cultured Lip Glass. I'm just going to plop that right in the middle and blend it out. Alright guys, I know I look completely different. I've taken my hair down and I brushed it out and it just makes everything come together. So here's the look that I did today. I hope you guys